So I'm 3 weeks into my journey of a beginner golfer using ChatGPT to lower my handicap. I've been doing all the drills that it set to me, been out on the course doing loads of practice. I've just come off my first round following the tips that ChatGPT has given to me, and apart from the back nine where I think I was hampered by poor weather, I think for the most part I scored really well, played really well. My front nine was the best front nine I've ever played. I scored 47, which for me is fantastic. My goal is to be breaking 100 every single round consistently, and we're well on the way towards doing that. I think one of the things that has really improved is just my consistency with shots. When I was going through the drills, I was noticing that I just wasn't doing things correctly, and a lot of my bad shots were due to me just being in the wrong position and just not having that muscle memory of everything going on. So this is doing these drills regularly has been really helpful, and I'm going to continue working through them. So we're just starting off with some of the iron drills. One of the things that I struggled with on my round this week was getting lazy towards the end of the round and leaving my club face open. I sliced a few towards the end and just wasn't making great contact, and was just topping a lot of the shots down the fairway. So I'm going to work through some extra drills that it's given me to focus on this week, starting off with towel drill. So I put out my my rug on the grass here, and I'm just going to be working through making sure that I can swing without hitting the towel. I've got 3 sets of 12 reps to do with those. So here you can see the line that I've drawn on the carpet here. I want to be aiming to hit my club to the ground at this point. I'm going to put the towel down about here as well, so I get some consistent shots, and the aim is really to not hit the towel but hit that line. And I think as well as we're getting into the autumn months, I'm going to be quite restricted in what I can actually get out and practice on the course. So I'm going to make the most of these sessions, especially while the daylight's still here, and I can just get these motor skills working. So when I am out on the course, I don't have to think about it too much. One of the things I seem to struggle with is like too many swing thoughts. So after a few rounds or a few holes on a round and things aren't going so well, I start to second guess myself, and it's a bit windy here, isn't it? When I'm second guessing myself, I tend to make mistakes. So the whole idea here is just to kind of cement the move and not rely on overthinking, especially when I'm out on the course. So one of the things I noticed from the round on Sunday was I actually made a few divots. Now I don't know if that's because the ground was saturated. That was a bad swing. If the ground was saturated and obviously a bit softer, or if I was actually swinging properly. But throughout the summer I've kind of really struggled making divots. So I feel like I was doing something right, which is good. So the goal for this week is a couple of days of home drills like this, followed with 2 days at the range working on my driver. Hopefully I can get to a point where I feel comfortable hitting that on the course. It's been a few months since I've actually hit it on the course. I've been relying on my hybrid off the tee, which has really helped me stay in play from the first shots. A lot of my misses with my driver is to the right and out of bounds, so this has really helped keep my scores down, but obviously I can only get so far relying on my hybrid, so obviously still working on the drills to get my driver swing right, and hopefully I can get that in the bag and start swinging with that soon on the course. So some of the drills I'll be working on there will help me improve that. GPT's got me working on adjusting my swing path so my shot shape will start going from right to left instead of left to right, and hopefully that will fall into place when I'm on the course as well. But also at the range I'll be working on some more iron drills similar to this towel drill, where I can actually hit some balls, working on not being lazy with my shot. I tend to, when I fatigue, is I swing and I stop about here where I need to get my hips round. So just really working on getting that movement properly sorted, and then after I've been on the range, I'll hop around the short course, which is 6 holes, par 3s, and just work on all of those shots that are within 100 yards. When I was playing on Sunday, I was being quite apprehensive with those shots, and when I was about like 70 yards out, I was just under hitting it. I think I was just scared to put too much into the shot. I need to build up confidence with my 54 and my 50-degree wedges, making sure that when I'm hitting them, if anything, I'm going long. I think I'd prefer to miss long than short, like I saw on Sunday. There was at least 4 or 5 shots where I was in a really good position, favourable lies, and I was just hitting it like 20 or 30 yards in front of me instead of the 50 or 60 that it needed to be. So I need to improve on that. My short game within like 20 yards is pretty good, if I'm being honest. I think that put me in some really good positions on the green, and some really like easy one puts came from that. So I'm going to continue doing those and getting better at that. For the most part, the things that I need to really work on is my irons and my driver, and hopefully can start hitting my hybrid better again, which just wasn't working so well on Sunday. But lots of positives from it, so hopefully can see some improvements next time I go out on the course, which hopefully will be next week. Okay, one of the things that I struggled with at the round last week was just my short game, chipping from 100 to 50 yards out, just wasn't committing to the shots. So I've come to the short game practice facilities at my course just to practice some of my shots, starting with some greenside chipping, and then I'll move on to some further shots. So I'm just starting with 5 balls, just trying to get them to finish off about 6 from the hole. Decent start. There's a bit of a slope on the right of the hole, so I just want to make sure that I'm not hitting that too fast. Oh, that was bad. It's rolled way back. Finished perfectly. Go on. Oh. See, and it just rolls straight on, so even if I get it a decent pace, it's not guaranteed to finish near the hole. That one's rolling on, but curving off a bit more. Alright, a bit rusty. I'll hit back up towards the rear flag. Give me a bit more of a run out. Should help. Should help with the slope. So just scatter a few balls randomly. So I'm trying to get it to bounce just on the edge of the green and roll along, to be honest. Yeah, that's decent. Take that all day. Yeah, so good. Very happy with that. This one's a bit of a dodgy lie, so see how this feeds out. Bit punchy. Seems to get the job done. This one, bit fast, I think. Oh, yeah, it's going to hit that down slope. See you later. God. Fine margins between hitting it well and having it roll off the edge of the green. But that's unreal. Go on. Oh. Okay, so I'm chipping from a little bit further out now. Plan of action is 10 shots. If I get 60% or more on the green, I'll then move back 10 yards and just keep moving back till I'm not hitting that 60% consistently or I run out of space. So really here, I just want to commit. My issue at the weekend was just being too shy with it and just falling short by quite a distance because I was afraid to hit the back of the green and roll off. These greens are sloped from right to left, so it adds a bit of a challenge. But if I'm aiming right, hopefully I can finish up with it staying on the green. That's the opposite of where I was aiming. Fringe of the green, not good enough. I need to commit. Okay. That's better. Bounce onto the fringe and stop. That's one. Two. See, it's rolling, but it stayed. Three. Just off the back, but definitely puttable from there. Not good. Bounced before, but ended up on the green. Do we count that? Don't know. We'll see. It's much better. That's better. The ball is just dying a little bit on the edge of the green. We've had a lot of rain recently, so that's probably why. Ooh. Okay. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. It's better. Cool, well that's a pass. Take that. Check this one on as well, just for practice. Yeah, better. Okay, so we've moved back a little bit further. The ground is so saturated, just going onto the green, you could see all the various different holes. Forgotten the word, what they're called, divots, from previous people landing it on the green. So not going to get much of a rollout from here, so goal is just to commit a little bit more, getting it to land directly on the green. Probably a little bit too eager. Oh no, it stopped on the back of the green. Wow. A couple of weeks ago that would have rolled right on back. Yes, that's exactly what I want. Perfect. Too much, got under it too much. That was a bit short. So far we're 2 for 3. Oh, and I've done it again. Under the ball. 2 for 4. Off the back. Much better contact. Not entirely happy where it finished off with though. Not going to give myself that. Eesh. Yeah, better. Yeah. I'll do. 2 more, I've got to make these 2 if I can move on. Yes, that's good, best one yet. Bit of pressure on this last one. Can I do it? Of course I can. Commitment. Wow, got through with the skin of my teeth here. Gonna hit these duffed ones as well. Get a bit of practice in, can't hurt. Aim for the right flag. Not bad, it's rolling off to the left. Try it again. Oof, aimed too far right there. Okay, take that as a pass. Let's move back 10 yards. Okay, I think I need just to stop being afraid to commit to these shots. Not necessarily a bad thing if it goes towards the back of the green or even off the back side of the green. It's a guaranteed miss if I'm falling short by quite some distance. So let's have a strong round. Yes. Oh, perfect. So much better. Just as I say, don't stop committing. I stopped committing. There we go. That's better. Just on the edge. Rolls. Oof. That looked close. Hook that one a bit. That's bounced off to the side of the green. We're not taking that. So we're 2 for 4. Thin, thin, thin. Off the back. Not giving myself that one either. There we go. Love that. Wow, it died. That really died on the edge. Bounce on. Oof. All right, I'm not going to be able to pass from this round, but I'm just going to hit these for fun. Okay, round 2. I'm going to take my time with these a little bit more. A few practice swings. Just get committed. This is the round. Decent. Nice. Okay. That's 1. Edge of the green. Front edge. Need to give it a little bit more, I think. Yes. Oof. Thin that one a little too much. That went off the back. I'm not counting that. Not nice contact. Get there. Good. Okay, middle of the green. Happy days. We're on 3. Sounded thin, but it made the distance. Middle of the green. 4 with 5 to go. Nice. We're 5 for 6 now. Don't think that's long enough. No. I think I just got a little bit under that. That's good. That's good. Stop dead. Middle of the green. Bang. Challenge complete. Finish these 2 for good luck. Ah, good job we got it with plenty to spare. Okay, last one. This is the furthest out for today. Let's see if we can get 6 out of 10. So I don't need to go mental with my swing, but I just need to give it a bit more whack to make sure it makes the distance. Yes, nice. It's 1. I've battered that one off the back. Okay, maybe not that much of a hard swing. Somewhere in between. Get there, get there, get there. Short. Perfect. Stop dead in the middle of the green. Happy days. Don't think that's got the legs. Oh, it does. Front of the green. 3 for 5. Oh, that's thin. Didn't sound great. That's off the back. Okay, I need to get 3 of these last 4. Come on. Let's lock in. That could be good. Yes. Ooh, thinned it. Okay, no pressure. I've got to make these last 2. Don't think I've got the legs on that. I got under it. Ah, that's disappointing. Last one. Five out of 10. Not the best, not the worst. Okay, that's that drill complete for today. Got some things to work on, some things I need to progress on, but some good signs as well. It's doing all right. Okay, change up of angle. The wind is pretty strong today. Okay. So I need to get all 3 in before I switch up. Roll just out. Take that. Oh. It's good. That's good. Okay, switch up. Okay, 1. 2. 3, it's too much. Picks up so much speed. Wow. Okay, we'll take that. Another one. No. Stop, 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 stop. No, not good enough. Too fast, too fast, too fast. There we go. In. Go in, go in, go in, go in. Nice. Okay, good start. Even better. In the hole, get in. Oh. Nice. Perfect. 3 for 3 first try. I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but it's really sloped. It's deceiving as well. So I'm gonna aim like 4 cups right. It's more than 4 cups. That rolled a lot further than I was expecting. Okay, we're in the circle. It's the last one. Go on, go on, go, 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 go. Stop, 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 stop. Ah. Gentle, gentle, go on, go in. I think that's too heavy. The wind just took it. Stop. Good. Okay, we're done. Drill complete.